Hey guys, in this series I'm going to be farming on a fresh new Skyblock island all the way to a Hyperion, brand new, farming only. Let's get into it. So obviously a Hyperion is very expensive in Hypixel Skyblock and farming is very bad at getting money nowadays, but these are what we're going to be doing. It's going to take a lot of time, it's going to take a lot of effort. Let's go ahead and lay some ground rules. So first off, all of the money that I have to make can only come from farming. I'm allowed to mine, I'm allowed to do everything else, but all my money is only coming from farming. Second rule, I am allowed to use minions, but only farming minions. Only farming minions are what I'm going to be using on this run. The third rule, I am not allowed to boost myself. I'm not going to take any donations from anybody. I'm allowed to trade, but I'm not going to take any donations, and I'm not going to give myself anything. Everything that I'm going to do towards this Hyperion is going to be on this fresh new Skyblock account. Nothing from my other account. And my final thing about this challenge is if I end up actually getting a Hyperion, I'm going to give it away to somebody who actually wants it, one of the viewers that's been watching. So if I end up getting it, it's all yours. And then finally, before we start the video, if you don't know me, my name's Wolfston. I upload a lot of Minecraft videos. I'm trying my best to get better at it. So watching the video, leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that means the world to me, but even just watching the video means so much. So thank you guys. Leave any feedback in the comments if you really want, and I hope you guys can be here for my journey. So let's get right into it. First thing that I ended up doing was just going to farm some wheat. I wanted to get our farming level as high as I could just so I could get to the barn as well as craft some armor out of it. I mean, it's farming, so, you know, let's farm in the beginning. First suit that I ended up crafting is the farm suit. Very easy to get. All it costed was wheat, but it's going to give me a little bit more farming fortune, and that's exactly what we want. In order to get the most crops, we need as much farming fortune as possible. Next thing that I ended up doing is going to the carpenter. I wanted to interact with him so I would be able to get extra XP, because the one thing that we need is to get level EXP. We need at least, I think it was like 4 or 5 in order to get the garden itself, and then we just need to get all the high levels. So I wanted to get that carpenter just so I can start working on my player level. Next, I ended up just going into the farming islands. About time. I went to the barn, started farming a bunch of carrots and stuff like that. I mean, I want to pretty much get every collection as much as I can. I want to level up my farming level. I want to level up my island level. So I pretty much just sat here and I farmed a ton of carrots as well as potatoes. After farming for a little bit, I decided to get an iron set over here as well as a pickaxe. I wanted to start working on my mining. And the reason I wanted to start working on my mining is because I wanted to get it all out of the way now so I didn't have to really worry about it later, and so I could focus on my farming as soon as I get to the garden area. So I just wanted to grind through all of this, get done with all of it now, and then not have to worry about it later. Pretty much after I got to the gold mine, I did the exact same thing, grinded through all of it just so I could get to the deep caverns. I wanted to hit the deep caverns as fast as I could because I want to start working on that redstone tree. The reason I want to work on that redstone tree is so that I can start leveling it up so I can end up getting a personal compactor. This is something that's completely essential for this run. In order to get it, personal compactor basically makes it so I can just farm everything, compacts it, don't have to worry about it, and it's going to be essential into making all this money. I made my way through all of the deep caverns, got through the lapis area, got through the redstone area. I mean, it took a little bit. I ended up actually dying a couple times. I didn't think the lapis minions would actually do that much damage to me, but they two-shot me. I forgot. I don't have my armor. I don't have my fairies. That's one thing that I've taken for granted. I have never started a new Skyblock profile, so it's not something I'm used to. But I got through all of it. It took, you know, a little bit of time, but after that, once we hit the diamond area, that's as far as I wanted to go. So I went back to my island so I could start crafting minions. I got all of the wooden hoes so I could start making all the various minions. The first one that I started with was the wheat minion. I got that as high as level as I could, and then I continued suit with every single other minion that I saw. This is a trend that I will be doing. If I can get a farming minion, I get it. I now hit the desert settlement. This has all the new areas. I've never actually been here on the new remake, as crazy as it sounds. It might sound like an old player. I've been playing for a while, but I've never been to the new island, so I checked it out for the first time. It was really cool, and I pretty much just walked around, got some stuff like sugarcane, got cocoa beans, you know, all the various things. I basically just wanted to explore the island and get a little bit of each collection, pretty much gather as much as I can so I could get 1 minion of each farming material. After crafting the sugarcane minion as well as the cactus minion, I hit the mushroom gorge, and I thought this area looked a little too big for me, so I actually went back to my private island, and here I started expanding it. I wanted to start placing down these minions that I actually got. I wanted to get everything going, just get some materials going, so that's what I ended up doing. Before I actually did that, I wanted to go to the community shop. I wanted to start an upgrade on my island. The first thing I wanted to do was actually get the farming fortune upgrade going, as well as the minion slots. These are huge, and when I went there, I actually had them maxed out. I didn't know why. I originally thought, you know, I didn't really know, but I realized I already have it maxed out on my other profile, so I already had the max farming fortune as well as the max minions. So I wanted to see what the best thing for me to get was, and then I just decided, we'll just throw it on a random upgrade. So that's pretty much what I did. I already had everything that I wanted. So after buying way too much dirt, I sat here for a bit. I decided to build it out. I spent a lot of time doing it, but I wanted this island to be big. I wanted there to be plenty of space for it. Obviously, I don't have a building wand or anything like that. I just started. So I sat here, I placed a ton of dirt, so I had plenty of space for minions. Forgot you have to actually go light up the area. So I looked at night sabers. They were way too expensive. So then I just got some old-fashioned torches, whatever, placed them all around the island, and then I had plenty of space to start where our minions are going to go. After placing some last bit of sand for our cactus minion, I now had a couple of minions down, just the cactus, the wheat, and the sugarcane. I thought this was okay for now. I was going to work on the cocoa bean one, but I didn't have any jungle logs. I had to figure out actually where to get them, so I had to think for just a few minutes on how to place it. I then spent plenty of time just farming. I wanted to get my farming level up. We needed it up at this point, so I farmed a bunch of wheat, and then I farmed a bunch of potatoes. I farmed a bunch of carrots. I wanted to get everything up, and as well as craft some minions for the other two because I forgot to, so I crafted some potato and carrot minions. I wanted to get everything done, as well as just level up my farming. I needed my farming level up. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a Hyperion all by farming, so I needed this farming as high as I could get it, and it wasn't going to do it itself. After farming for a bit, I went on the AH to look for swords because I wanted to get a decent sword so I could start working on Slayer. I need to pretty much level up everything in order to do good in this series. I can't just do farming. So I started looking. Everything just looked way too expensive, so I decided I was just going to hand enchant a sword. And I realized the sword enchanting actually was pretty good, so I threw as many good enchants as I could on the sword. And I thought, okay, this is good. Let's just start grinding out some Slayer. And by Slayer, I mean combat. I hate doing Slayer. I will probably have to do it at some point, but I'm going to try to avoid Slayer at all costs, at least for the time being. So I just sat here, you know, the very basic thing, killed some zombies, and then I made my way over into the spider's den. I wanted to just get as much experience. I want to pretty much level up everything overall as much as I can until we can get to that level 6. Level 6 is pretty much when we can get stuff auto into our inventory. That is one thing that we are aiming for. So I want to go for that. I'm probably not going to get it this episode, but I will get it next episode. So that's pretty much what I'm grinding for. After I was done doing a little bit of the spiders, then I actually went and I got myself an axe, and then I realized, oh, I could just buy some jungle planks here. So I got some jungle planks, and then I could finally get that last minion. I'm probably going to be doing the wood cutting next episode because I actually do enjoy wood cutting. I can't lie. I know it's kind of really a useless skill to work towards, but I enjoy it. So that's probably what I will be doing next episode, as well as doing the redstone, because again, we need that personal compactor. After I was done placing that minion, I decided I was going to end off the episode right here. I know I didn't necessarily do the most here, but I wanted to just get a base foundation for you guys. Next episode, I'm going to go way harder, and I'm going to get a lot more grinding, get that level 6 at least. We're going to get to that garden. This was pretty much just a starter episode, so this is just one of many to come. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your feedback. Appreciate you guys so much, even just making it here. Thank you so much. For other people that were here looking for maybe in one of my other series, like my iBlocky series, don't worry, it's still gonna be here. I was just making a video like this in between, so I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much. It's Wolfstein out. Peace out, guys. Thank you very much again, and have a great day.